Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., we got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Washington in this one, Miles Mikolas. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Bryce Eldridge.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Yep, that ball went out.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Mikolas, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2009. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just getting going here at our nation's capital. Breaking ball inside. And it's 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting fourth, the designated
Absolutely
hitter,
punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Devers That one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And a strike in there.
That's a tough location there. Slightly elevated, below the hands on the inside corner of the plate. You swing at that, you're hitting it with your fists.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Eldridge takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Brady House.
Well, it's been especially bad for him here at home for some reason, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 for the season in front of his home crowd. That's usually where you feel the most comfortable. You're familiar with how that batter's box feels. You see the pitcher really well, great batter's eye, but it's just not there for him this year. You wonder if it's getting in his head. I think so. Just putting too much pressure on himself. But know this, the fans are ready for him to break out, and I'd hate to see him get booed at home if he doesn't.
Bader takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Third, second baseman, Luis
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Luis Garcia.
Really strong hitting performance recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
Ball.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to third. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back in Washington, D.C. and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Fought off foul. Chapman went deep in his most recent game. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Cruz under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Young takes it in for the out. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. On the ground to the left. Whips it across, and Bader is out. Giants Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the inning, Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That one lifted to left. One up, one down. Webb with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Second inning here, no score. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him swinging.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just misses with that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out to short, Adames. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Chaparro with a homer in his last game. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 0-1 down.
When a hitter's producing like he did in that last game, Boog, the other team just has to shrug and tip their caps, maybe just walk him. What a treat to watch him work at the plate.
Fouled off down the right side. The Nats looking to strike first here in the second game of the series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Will Brennan. In the air, left field, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Liner, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
At the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. Top of the third, no score. That misses. 2-1. Liner caught it second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in, and that'll do it. No surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my 499 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Ball in.
This to third. Picks it out of the dirt. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Ball. That pitch is out. Nope, that's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 2-2. And there's a ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Rudder takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. Caught him looking for the K. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back in Washington, D.C. and digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Giants, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 14th of the year, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just Absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Chapman in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. In the air, right field. Cruz on the move, and there's 2 down. He's 0 for 1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. And midway in the 4th, you're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Fouled off left side.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first in time. So digging in, Brady House. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball. That's inside.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is out of play.
Ball. That's off the plate.
Swings through that. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nationals go quietly. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Harrison Bader. In the air to left center, Weimer should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Will Brennan.
And that one popped in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2. Patrick Bailey will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Just missed. And a strike on the outside edge. Strike on the inside corner. Here's a high chopper down the line, and it's foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one almost got him. Ripped to third. Throws to first in time. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swing and a ground ball to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Giants 1 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Griff McGarry on a pitch out of the pen here.
Number 25, Griff.
Well, 1-run game. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Well struck right field. Carrying well. Bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Out towards left center. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw. He's in there.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. It's something like that.
Ground ball up the middle. The underhand flip. 1 and second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Here's Rafael Devers. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie. He didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. 2 down, nobody on. And that's way high. And the count now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That clips the corner. And that one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 9-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Joey Wiemer. Now pitching for San
New arm out of the
Francisco.
bullpen,
Number
Joel
63.
Peguero.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball 1.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. Now one
That's a ball.
missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. That one ripped, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
This one in the air. Eldridge gets under it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Up the middle, Adames. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Back in Washington, D.C., Matt Chapman. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. Yeah, Siggy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total. Foul ball there. And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Bryce Eldridge.
In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. McGarry, a 6'2 righty, 26 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Abrams tossed to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Will Brennan digs in now. Bader runs up the middle. Abrams, 3rd out. So the Giants. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Right fielder, Dylan.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
House batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately sometimes it's right into a glove, but still they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
1 away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Out there to center. Young under it. 2 down. Willy Adames stands in.
Oh, Boog, yet another solid performance, all while keeping that hitting streak alive. What a run he's on right now.
And a swing and a miss. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside, and the count is 2-2. On the ground, and he beats it. He's safe.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
And Devers hits that one, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Up now for Washington, Andres Chaparro.
Now pitching for
Jose Butto into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. Chaparro started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Popped up. Adames settles under this one, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder, Jacob Young.
Ball 1.
The Nationals trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jose Butto. Eric Miller takes over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties. Abrams up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball to strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Dive, and he's got it. From his backside, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in to run for the Nats, Nasim Nunez opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. One run, a pair of hits, no errors. And we're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, P.J. Poole. Well, one-run game. Now it's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 in this one. Chapman gets a piece there. Rips that one to right. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Bryce Eldridge.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. Bryce Eldridge with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Next to hit, Harrison Bader. Bader checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Weimer under this one. And there's one down. That's to third. Slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Ground ball right side. And that's the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Nationals Park. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Nope.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Line to left. And there's one away.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Oh, that's inside.
The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Gets the outside corner with that one. Next offering misses down and away. That's out to center field. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Brady. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Walker comes out trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one lifted to left. Brennan under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants add another to their winning streak.
Well, just another big win today, and everyone is jumping on board behind this ball club. They're playing so well. They're packing the stands, and it's just an exciting brand of baseball. We'll see how far it goes, but right now, no one thinks it's going to end anytime soon.
4-1 the final here today.
you